your mommy never want for nothing. Stack up and know where your exit is. Yeah, got rap, but this the better. Game sick, this the medicine. Fashion rebel on my letterman. Hearts on my sweater. Better you never ever. I've been a big stepper. Make a play, put the together. Before music made a way, I had a on my sweater. Better you never with me ever. I've been a big stepper. Made a play, put it together. Before music made a way, I had that on my dress. Way up on these the scores like 105. Garbage, don't surprise. Keep envious eyes out your sight when they want order or bowl of lies. Haters stuck on the sidelines, didn't want Rome to rise. Already know the customers come in flurries. I took risk in the streets to have my mother worried. And squaring up just didn't coincide with my plans. He's helping me financially advance. I had Fortune 500 thoughts and we was, but I got it off. Lost, we ain't taking those. To set you up smooth, use two, paint your clothes. Oh yeah, I've been on some styling on them like Gion. You on the script, chrome heart, my sweater.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got J.J. Redick, and it's Thomas in at the point. And for Boston, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Ball is out there with George, and it's O'Neal in at center. Well, Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
Pass to Wembanyama.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Here's George. Chamberlain pulls it in. Redick passes to Thomas. Here's Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And the basket is good.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Pass to Chamberlain, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
Brown with it. Shot clock at 5. Duncan. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Wembanyama finds ball down low. Here's O'Neal. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
Just a smooth operator from distance. Hold it tighter to him next time, I bet.
Here's Thomas. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Brown passes to Chamberlain. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, What would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Minnesota in the lead. And here's Brown for three. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting for Minnesota, Wilt Chamberlain at the line for 2.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. And Ball will bring it up here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And since the All-Star break, here are the teams playing at the fastest pace. Number 1, the Celtics.
They've looked great since the All-Star break, pushing the pace and trying to punish teams in transition, and it's been working.
O'Neal passes to Ball. No good there. Excellent D there from Redick. Here's Brown, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Pass to Bird. Knocked loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Brown, that's good. Brown's got 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For 3, George. Minnesota with a rebound. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
You know, for Minnesota, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Pass to Wembanyama. Knocked away. And here's Brown. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. And the shot goes in. Chamberlain's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
I just love the ball.
And Boston calls time here. Oh, we're in the thick of it right now, RJ. Just the latter part of the schedule remaining. And for some, the most important part of the schedule.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about that. This is when teams start to kick it into high gear and hit their stride. Not too early, though. You got to save some for the postseason.
It's George on the wing, marked by Redick. George passes to Ball. Inside. Here's Thomas. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Brown, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Ball. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Brown with it. 10 points for him. Shoots from 12. Here's Chamberlain. It's deflected.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Ball surveys the floor. The fadeaway. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Ball. Still no points. Pass to George. Outside, Brown. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal
The
foul.
physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
George hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Thomas. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Jaylen Brown from Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
20.
Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So for Minnesota right now, they've got Jaylen Brown, and it's Longley in at the 5. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Ball.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Now here's Brown. Shot from the low block. And that's off the glass and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Here's Bird. He drops it from range. Bird's got 5 now.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Brown with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Longley, that's good.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Wembanyama, pass to Bird. Shoots over Brown. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bird's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And Minnesota calls time here.
Minnesota. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Jaylen Brown. Here's Stoudemire. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Bogues. To the middle. O'Neal. And he lays it up and in. 5 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Chamberlain. Nice one-handed slam right there.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's George. Coming off a 16-point game against Utah. Here's O'Neal. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Stoudemire. Redick, right side. Shoots over George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Paul George.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that.
Richard, when you were playing, what was your favorite offensive set to run?
Oh, back in the day, they used to call it drop three, where they would just bring the ball up to the side, let me catch it on the right block, and let me play one-on-one. That's what it used to be. Now, maybe it was the back cut.
The Celtics making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. George with the bucket.
Yeah, tough bucket for George. He's just so good at maintaining his focus.
Pass to Richardson. There's the triple. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's George. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Bogues, the pass to O'Neal. Redick against Anderson. Tries again. Chamberlain, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Stolen, all by himself. Duncan, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Let's see which section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt.
Approach the playoff. Let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at the Celtics. Final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Well, right now for Boston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Second team foul. At the line with one shot, Nick Anderson.
Free throw drops for Anderson. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Stoudemire, the pass to Richardson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Redick. Clock at 4. Here's Stoudemire. Sinks the tray. Stoudemire's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
For 3, George. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Anderson drives. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
First one falls for him. The Celtics making a switch here. Ball's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Stoudemire, the pass to Longley. Here's Duncan. It's blocked. Right side Anderson. Rejected by Allen. They get it back. Ball into the lane. Another shot. And the layup is good. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Stoudemire, the pass to Allen. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Brown.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wembanyama. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Celtics out in front, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The game plan did not work out for Boston in the first quarter. As hard as they tried to compete, they just could not keep pace early and ended the period facing a deficit of 9 points. The second quarter went a lot better for them, and they got right back where they wanted to be before the half and now hold the 1-point lead. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their pacing, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. They've got Lonzo Ball, and it's Bird in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Bird. Step back shot. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Bird's got 9.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Brown for 3. Anderson pulls it down. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Wembanyama. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
George, he's checked in for Anderson.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Ball. He's got 7. Pass to George. Wide open look. Again, Boston.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Duncan. Second shot opportunity. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And defense is all about will and desire. Here are the NBA leaders in steals so far. Fourth, Lonzo Ball.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
Pass to George. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Chamberlain. Banked it in off the glass. Chamberlain's got 10 points in the game. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. That shot is good by O'Neal.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
To the inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's O'Neal. He's got 9. There's Ball with a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
And that one drops for him. Give him 8.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Thomas, hounded by Ball. Poke loose. George with a steal. Ball outside. Oh, deflected. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Thomas. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Boston will have it. Bradley, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Bird for the lead. Offensive board. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Deflected. That one goes in.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Shot on the wing, and it's Boston scoring again. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
You also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Here's the ball once again for Celtic Entertainment.
Duncan, pass to Thomas. Here's Duncan. Here's Thomas. Give him 8 points now to the paint. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got 11 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third.
Boston foul. Larry Bird. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thomas, hounded by Ball. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Thomas. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
George, good.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Pass to Allen. 5 to shoot. Here's Longley. And they'll get another chance.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to O'Neal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bird. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And that one's good. Bones.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Fires away from way outside. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jaylen Brown, and it's Duncan in at the 4-man spot.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Lets a floater go. Brown, and it's Bird with a rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Come on, Jaylen. That's just ridiculous.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now Porzingis, George outside. Here's Bradley. It's good. Bradley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Here's Thomas. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's George. Here's Porzingis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Outside, Brown. Thomas passes to Chamberlain. To the inside. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Down low. And George with the jam.
And look at George going off on the defense, putting them to shame with the alley-oop jam.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Brown knocking down the triple.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Boston trailing. And Boston calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Both teams will make substitutions. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thank you for that. Anderson can't get it to go. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Thomas passes to Redick. Here's Chamberlain, defended by Porzingis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. First free throw is good.
Team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
And he makes both free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 10. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now here's Ball. 4 on the clock. Anderson gets the bucket.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Pass to Duncan. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Now here's Porzingis. Right at the free throw line. Anderson can't get it to go.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
That one drops for him. Duncan's got 17 now, just in the second half.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Inside. Here's Bird. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Now here's Wembanyama. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And Boston calls time here. They trail by 10. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
It's Thomas on the wing, pounded by Ball. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key, and again, it's Minnesota converting.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
Down low, Brown with the steal. Here's Thomas. Redick outside. Here's Duncan. That one's good for 2. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jaylen Brown.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Thomas, hounded by Ball. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian.
I'm thinking about my babe. First date started 小众 priceless， 我很倔强地面对她 high sway。If she stay, I'll stay。出门搞钱，她等我回成都，安全感她有，我也不是小人物。我数学不太好，赚的钱要找人数。把对